Hi guys, it's Caitlin. I'm currently on Newport campus, so I thought I would give you a tour of the campus so you know where things are and you know a bit more about what it looks like. This is a very beautiful campus. It is just next to the River Usk and it's about 6 stories high, so you can get a really lovely view of Newport. Before I get started, I just want to address the fact that I'm actually wearing a USW top. I was just at an open day helping out, so yeah, that's why I'm wearing it. It's not like a fashion statement or anything. At the top of E floor you can see the accommodation and also Castle Bingo in front of it, but that one there is the accommodation. So if you are going to be living in CLV, then this is a really short walk to the campus. It's like literally a 2-minute walk. I'll show you. Just down there, and then you're pretty much on campus. In classroom E14, which is one of the primary school classrooms, it's mainly used for art, so I'll show you some of the decorations in this room. Little table caddies for pencils and glue sticks and things like that. Also some art books, and then also the room is decorated with some of the work that we completed in year 2, which is really nice. Our lectures are quite practical, so this is one that we completed in class using just natural objects such as cotton buds and sticks and things like that. Also we have the artwork that we produced. This was created using a little, I can't remember the name of this material, but it's basically just rotated. So that includes maths into art, and then also over here we created some pinch pots. This is a really nice one, and then just some fish as well using pottery, which was a really nice practical lesson. All along E floor are just like generic classrooms, but there's also the conference room, which is called the Wilmot Dixon Conference Room. So from up on E floor you get a really good view of the library, the computers, and also just of Newport in general. So pretty. In the middle of the campus there is the hothouse, which is used for offices for lecturers and just faculty members. But yeah, you can also see the libraries from up here. This is kind of scary, so if you're afraid of heights, probably wouldn't look down here. Over here I can give you a view of the cafe. So this is usually the canteen, but at the moment, well, like I said, there was an open day today, so they're set up like an open day would be, but these usually just communal chairs and things. And at the moment the cafe isn't open either, but I'll go and give you another view of that from downstairs in a second. So now I'm on D floor in the early years classroom, which is right at the bottom of the building. This classroom I love because it's decorated like a foundation phase classroom, so it's very nice with the butterfly decors and flower decors on the wall. But yeah, again, here is a lovely view of the River Usk. Also there is a view of Friars Walk from this classroom. Friars Walk is like not a retail park, it's just like a shopping area where there are really nice restaurants, some lovely shops, and also there's a cinema. So if you happen to finish lectures early or something and you're looking for something to do, yeah, Friars Walk is a really nice place to visit. I am still on D floor. I'm currently outside class D21 and 22, which is where the majority of our primary studies lectures are held. I actually don't have access into the classroom because I don't have like the fob, but there is a big window so I can show you what it looks like. As you can tell, they kind of decked out to look a lot like a primary classroom, with resources and things like that on the wall, and obviously a projector and things like that. There's also resources at the back of the class which you can use, as well as, if I just come around here, there's a massive selection of books which we are able to use for our placement, big reading books and things like that. So yeah, there's lots of resources available for primary studies. On B floor there's also some computer suites which you can use if they're not being used for a lecture, but also some lectures are held in here. I've just had to print off some work on the computers, but these are the computers. There's quite a few. There's also iMacs if you needed to do any editing on an iMac. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you the library, which is right next to the computers. So there's some books in front of me, and also it goes a bit further back. But then there's even more over here. So these are the study skills books, which I know I had to use for one of my very first assignments. And the iMacs there. There's also a quiet study room a bit further down, and then I'll show you some more of the computers and the library there too. Some more iMacs. So some very comfortable seats down by the library, which are nice to do work in if you want a quiet few minutes, or to sit here for lunch even. And the view is lovely as well. I'll just show you that. That's the River Usk over there. The weather's really nice today. So walking down to A floor, there is a Starbucks and also the main entrance right at the front. I am in one of the lecture theatres at the moment. They're all on A floor. This one isn't one of the biggest ones, but it is one of my favourites because, again, there's a very pretty view. So there is a huge screen where lecturers usually project their PowerPoint, and then that is the lecture hall itself from the front. It can be quite daunting, especially when you are late to the lecture and everybody's sat in the chairs and you're just like bobbing in because you were stuck in traffic or something. But yeah, I really love this lecture theatre because of the light that it brings in and the view. But like I said, this isn't one of the larger ones. This is probably one of the smaller ones. On my course, we don't actually have many lectures in this hall, just because the majority of our lessons are in small groups, which I prefer personally. They're a bit more personal, and you get to learn a bit more because there's more support from the lecturer. But yeah, this is one of the lecture halls. So here is the Students' Union. So in case I didn't mention it, I don't think I did actually, obviously the campus is really quiet at the moment because term actually hasn't started back up yet. So that would explain why the Students' Union is so quiet, and also why there's no students. So the last thing I'll show you on A floor is this dance studio. It's absolutely massive, as you can tell. I can't work out how to turn the lights on in here, so I've tried to like prop open the curtains so you can see it a bit using a chair and the bench. But as you can tell, this dance studio is massive. It's really fun to have lectures in here. We sometimes have PE lectures in here, and there's a projector and a computer screen at the front, a whiteboard. So yeah, this is a really cool feature and facility of the Newport City campus. I couldn't resist playing. So I'm just walking back to my car now. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also leave any comments of any suggestions, any videos you'd like to see, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Twitter and our Instagram. I think they're mostly like at USW Bloggers. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.